Hello group members. It's been long time. I would say a couple of months that I've been not doing any live. So I thought probably I've even forgot how to do the live. Anyway, as I have written in the heading that what's excited about the July 6th, okay? So probably by now many of you know, or probably all of you know, that FSW is going to be resumed on that day according to Minister Sean Fraser's statement. So just like most of you, I'm also been optimistic that yeah, something good is coming, something good is happening. At last the big backlog waiting period probably is, I'm not saying going to be an end, but I'm saying at least they're going to start, right? Now, am I too excited personally? As I said, feel free to hate me. I would say no, I am not personally that much excited because many of you have been reaching out to me saying, what could be the cutoff score? Can I expect something less than 400? I would say not even in your dream. Okay, not even in your dream. I'm expecting the cutoff score is to go very high because you can imagine. Meanwhile, the total express entry pool is fully loaded. And when I'm saying fully loaded means not only there are so many applicants, rather I would say there are thousands of applicants with a great CRS score. So that means if they are going to take a cut of, let's say, the top 5,000s, even top 10,000s, you will see the range of the cutoff is really high. Because meanwhile, many of the applicants, they came back with the higher studies, they came back with the IELTS report with probably CLB 9 and more. Then there are people who has got probably, I would say, more work experience. So in terms of everything, you will see the pool is fully loaded with so many good applicants. Now, am I discouraging you to just to forget about express entry program or even to forget about coming to Canada? For sure no. Okay, I am not discouraging you, rather I would say keep the hope up, but be a little bit realistic. Okay, like don't be too much optimistic, rather please be realistic. Now when I'm saying realistic, I am probably pointing out towards majority of you with an average profile. Now if you have an average profile, like say you are at the range of 400 to 450, and you are thinking I will be never able to make up through this express entry program, and I don't have the job offer, I don't have the Canadian higher study, so probably I'm not good for any of the PNP programs as well. Because no matter how big the gap was, like they literally paused the whole system, but they haven't changed the requirements. That means even if they start this draw from July the 6th, there is no good reason that you will be expecting that with even a very average profile you'll be getting the ITA. So that's not something, I don't think that's gonna happen, right? So my personal recommendation to you will be, in case you are thinking that no, express entry is almost out of my hand, then I personally will advise that you try for the higher study route. So if you are eligible, again, it's not that you are trying to abuse the system, it's not that still you don't want to study at all, but please come. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're thinking that you are eligible, you have the interest, and you are really serious about to come to Canada, then please consider that route. Like come as a international student, study here, then probably you can be eligible more, because on that point you will have Canadian study. Then followed by the Canadian study, you can expect to have PGWP, postgraduate work permit. That means you will have Canadian experience. So in that moment, you may have 3 options readily available. I'm saying, if everything goes well. Number 1, the same express entry, because in that express entry program, you will have additional point for Canadian education, also Canadian work experience if you work in Canada. Number 2 could be you can directly go for the Canadian experience class. Number 3 option could be, let's say for an example, you are studying in any particular province, say Saskatchewan, which is my all-time favorite. Then you can be in Manitoba, you can be in Ontario, or you can be in any other province. So as you will be studying or working in that particular province, it will make you more eligible for that particular province's nomination program, right? So that's what I'm saying. Without wasting your time or waiting for unlimited years of time in this express entry program, or I know many of you have even just opened your EOI profile, expression of interest profile, in many PNPs, let's say Manitoba, Saskatchewan, or AINP, whatever. But you are waiting for unlimited of the period, and you were expecting maybe something God will just throw just like this and it will come to your mouth. I probably would say, let's not waste time that way. Rather, try something solid which makes really sense. Okay, again, just a couple points I will give you for a food for thought, in case any of you are interested about the international study or the come as a international student here, which is, many of you will be thinking, oh, I'm at the age of 35 or 40 already, and I have got so many years of education gap. So will Canada consider me? Now, to answer to that very basic question, Canada has never discouraged you to apply at the age of 35 or 40. And also they didn't say you will be disqualified if you're at the age of 35 or 40. Rather, it's all about you to present why you want to come to Canada as a student, what is your future object, then how this education will make you benefited in your professional career or in your personal life, and what you have been doing for this whole year. Say for an example, you have completed your bachelor's degree 10 years back or 15 years back. What you have been doing in these 15 years? So maybe you were like working somewhere, or maybe you have been sick, or whatever the reason is. So they just want to know the reason for this study gap. It's not that having a study gap is a crime. No, you could be busy with so many things. They just want to know that you were sitting idle and you're doing nothing. That something is problematic, because probably then you are not so sure about your future plan, future growth, right? So if you're sure about your past 10 years or 15 years where this education gap was there, so if you can explain that with possible evidences, I think the study gap is not going to make an issue. Rather, they'll look for, this whole application is a package. Let's say the education gap, your financial status, then your previous academic results, everything is a package. Don't just assume, okay, it's a 10 years gap, I'm no good for anything. Don't just assume, right? So that's a short life. That's it. I'm not gonna waste your time anymore. I hope you are enjoying your time, enjoying your day, and I'm also hoping that you are not going to make an easy excuse of COVID-19 anymore, because that exists, but it's not that is stopping us from doing anything. We still go for shopping, we still go for grocery, we are going for picnic, we are doing each and every single thing. So COVID is no more a barrier. So don't just keep it in between. So everything is normal, I would say, keeping the COVID aside, right? Anyway, be safe, be in sound health and minds. Bye-bye.